Welcome to Honey of Knowledge. In this video, I will tell you how to find out international rankings of economics or econometrics courses in India, or rather the MSQE course at ISI and the Masters Economics courses at IGADR and DSC. So how we do that is we have to go to the top university's website and do some kind of appropriate filtering, because you won't find the course name in that website the same name which you find in your specific college websites in India. So you have to do a kind of filtering over in that website. And a bit of disclaimer that those rankings are actually not the most perfect way to rank Indian colleges, because research output of Indian colleges is very different from what the research output is done in US or Europe. So to rank Indian colleges, we have to actually refer to Indian ranking methodologies. But I have not come across any Indian ranking methodology. So I would resort to the top universities ranking numbers and give you my take on that ranking. And obviously take this information with a bag full of salt. So let's get to the computer screen and I will start sharing my ranking analysis of the already available ranking data on that website. So let's just head over to the computer screen. To begin this analysis, you need to go to Google and search top universities in the world economics and immediately go to the first page. Once you go to the first page, what you need to do next is apply the filter India, because you need to check for the Indian colleges. You can also do this for world and you'll get the world rankings. Now, once you do that, you will realize that University of Delhi is the name for DSC and ISI Kolkata and Delhi are clubbed together. So the ranking would be, first is DSC, then you have ISI Kolkata and Delhi, then you have JNU, and then you have at the bottom IGADR. Now obviously these rankings should not be taken very seriously, because Indian colleges function in a very different way than Western colleges, and the research output and the salary numbers are very different. So you just take this ranking as a kind of number which you should not put more trust into. But still, just for the sake of your curiosity, if you want to know what are the world rankings of universities, this is a good page to check that. I have also made a bit of analysis on these rankings in a Google Sheet. So what I've done is I've just put the ranking range which this website is giving us, and I've also put the extra parameters which these colleges have, because if I click these colleges or universities, I will land onto their pages and I can just select a course of my liking. For us, this is economics and econometrics. So that will be giving us academic reputation, employer reputation, H-index citations per paper. So I have taken citations per paper and employer reputation to make our raw data. Now once I have the raw data, what I do is I make two indices. These are the two indices, job index and research index. So job index means how good is the college for getting a job after the course, and research index is for PhD opportunities. So my base is DSC. So anything more than 100 is good, anything less than 100 is worse than DSC. So if I take those numbers, the numbers are essentially kind of a weighted average. So for job index, I put weights to all: ranking, citations, and employer reputation, and more weights to employer reputation. So this gives me a ranking of first DSC, then JNU, then ISI Kolkata and Delhi, then IGADR. And for research index, what I do is I remove the employer reputation and I just take the ranking and citations numbers. And then for that analysis, I get DSC first, then ISI Kolkata, Delhi, then JNU, then IGADR. So obviously this is a kind of rough ranking. So to have a baseline analysis or a benchmarking, what I have also done is I have taken the top 5 colleges: Harvard, MIT, Stanford, UC Berkeley and London School of Economics, and put in their citations and employer reputation numbers, and I have again used the base as Delhi School of Economics. So putting those things into perspective, the job ranking is as follows: Harvard first, then MIT, then Stanford, then UC Berkeley, and then last London School of Economics. And for research, first we have MIT, then Harvard, then UC Berkeley, then London School of Economics, and then Stanford. So obviously you should not take this ranking very seriously, but yes, this is a kind of good framework to understand which college is better in what department. So I would suggest you to take this ranking with a pinch of salt, or rather a bag full of salt, and carry forward with your studies. Whether you want to do a Harvard economics or an IGID economics or a DSC economics or an ISI economics. The choice is yours. You know how to prepare for it. So this is a rough idea about the rankings. I hope you enjoyed this ranking analysis, and if you want similar content in your feed about economics entrance or analysis of various unstructured data sources, do subscribe to this channel, because that is what we do over here. Bye bye.